And hello, movie fans, and welcome back to another episode of The Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan, once again bringing you my thoughts and movie review for the brand new Jason Statham film, A Working Man, starring Jason Statham and a whole bunch of other people. I'm about to list them off, so here you go. Um, this movie is directed by David Ayer, who directed the first Suicide Squad, Beekeeper, very good director. So, here's the cast. You have Jason Statham, obviously, Jason Fleming, um, probably gonna butcher this, Maximilian Osking, probably butchered that. I apologize. And Michael Pena, obviously, David Harbour, and Naomi Gonzalez and Ariana Rivera, probably butchered that, and Issa Gia, probably butchered that too. I apologize. So, A Working Man. What the heck is this movie about? Well, this is basically another Jason Statham Taken kind of a story. You know, Jason Statham, he's an ex-military man. He's just, but this time, British Army. You know, and now he's just trying to, live a quiet life, trying to, do his job as a construction worker. He works for Michael Pena, who has this big construction company. And, he has his own daughter, and the daughter works for Michael Pena, who's, you know, I guess what do you call it, like an internship. So her daughter, his Michael Pena's daughter is just like an intern, I guess, but she works for the family, and then Statham is there, trying to do his best. He has his own kid to take care of, and things seem normal, all right. You get to the point where like, okay, this might be like a family thing. Nope. Once Michael Pena's daughter gets kidnapped and ends up handed off to the cartel or the Russian cartel, Jason Statham has to literally take off his I guess hard hat. I don't know what they call those things. A hard hat. I don't know. He takes it off and becomes basically a badass once again. Basically has to go find her and try to rescue her and bring her home safely. So basically, this is basically every Jason Statham movie that's not called Transporter that he's been doing ever since, not calling it Transporter or Fast and Furious. This is his low budget, fun films that he likes to do. And, honestly, I saw The Beekeeper last year. I think it was last year. That movie was great. Jason Statham basically, could play the same character and you don't get tired of it. Unlike, I compared, when I did the Beekeeper review last year, I compared his characters to what Liam Neeson was trying to do after Taken, but it just felt kind of flat and not the same. Unlike Jason Statham, where he's playing the same character basically, military expert, very gifted fighter, and all this and that, and combat trained, all that weapons and all that stuff. But for some strange, weird reason, especially for me, I don't know about you guys, but for me, I just keep eating it up. I don't know why, but to me, Jason Statham just continues to get better as he does these low budget kind of like 90s style, 80s style action films, and it just works. I don't know why. I just don't know why. But when I watch like maybe a Liam Neeson try to do, let's say, a movie about him in a train, and it just feels so flat and unwatchable in some points. It just makes no sense. I don't know why. Because I mean, I like the Taken films. It's just I feel like every time Liam Neeson plays those characters in other movies, it's just he's playing the same character. But when Jason Statham does the same thing, it just works. I don't know why. But anyway, this movie is great. I thought this movie was a lot of fun. 90s callback action thriller. It's kind of like, you ever play a video game and fighting a boss and you're like, yeah, finally beat the game. Excited, right? Then you realize, oh, he's not the boss. He's just like one of the middle bosses. Then you got to climb up to the ladder and then fight the real boss, right? Kind of like in Mortal Kombat when you had those like challenges where you fight each character until you get to the main boss, kind of like that. And that's exactly what this movie is. You see Statham in this movie go through pretty much the corporate ladder of this human trafficking, drugs, and all this stuff, and tries to climb that ladder to find the girl and rescue her, and that's what this movie is basically about. And there was, Jason Statham just screams action star. You know, we don't get a lot of those guys anymore. You know, we haven't seen, you know, great action stars anymore. When back in the '90s and early '80s, we had Arnold, we had, you know, Sylvester Stallone. Those were our action guys, right? And nowadays, not so much. But right now, so far, if you want to go back to like the old school style, Jason Statham might be a guy to do it, because if he's not punching sharks, if he's not, you know, being a beekeeper, basically being a super spy in his own right. Apparently, the beekeepers is kind of like the John Wick corporation in his world. So you know, there's that. And now this, I don't know. It just works. He just has such a unique style of doing action scenes, and it's just fun. You know, these movies are not gonna give him any Oscar buzz or anything, but you know, as long as he's having fun making them, and I'm enjoying them, I'm good. You know, and this movie was just fun, a lot of fun. I do have to admit though, there were some things in here that I did not like. The pacing was a little bit, you know, kind of a little bit, not jarring, but a little bit slow. I'm like, because normally when you watch a Jason Statham film, you're like, get right to the action, right into the action. And the action scenes were fantastic. I loved every single moment of it. And, you know, I just felt like they focus a little bit too much on the story, which normally is not a bad thing, but it's like, especially with these 90s, like cheesy 90s action films for 2005, 2025, or 2024, you really don't need to focus so much on that, because if you just focus on just making an action noise, yeah, you can have the story and have the action background there, sure. But, you know, you want to make sure you have the great balance. This, to me, did not really have too much of it. It just had, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, he's climbing the corporate ladder. I get it. Yeah, he's trying to find, you know, why is he going to this guy? This Russian guy gets him to the other Russian guy. The other Russian guy gets him to this other Russian person. And then these two Russian people to get to the girl. It just felt kind of convoluted a little bit, in my opinion. But, still, a lot of fun. Great action scenes. Jason Statham is literally still a megastar. I don't know how he still does it, but he's fantastic as always. There is one, for me personally, like I kind of wanted this from the trailer. I even said it from the trailer when the trailer came out. I'm like, okay, if David Harbour, because he's in this movie and he looked like a total badass because he can't see, and that's not a spoiler. That's for the trailer. He actually can't see, and he's doing target things like he's basically Hawkeye and Daredevil all at the same time. His other senses are heightened. I really wish we really got something action-y with him instead of that one scene that we get from him in the trailer, and that's pretty much it. Good character role, you know, he does have, you know, speaking role moments and, you know, other moments talking to Statham's character. But still, I kind of wish we really got a little action scene with him, but still, you know, what can you do? But hey, I highly recommend checking this film out, especially, you know, everybody right now is kind of like, you know, yelling at the screen about Snow White and nobody wants to see it. And if you already saw it and you liked it or didn't like it, give this movie a chance. Go check it out. It's actually a lot of fun. So, leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about A Working Man. Are you guys looking forward to seeing this? Don't know about it, but you like Jason Statham? Leave me a comment below. Let me know. Stay tuned for more. Thank you very much, and have a good day.